Hello guys and gals, this is going to be a short video, but I will be putting out some new content over the next few days. Let's see. Okay, so in this video, we will be talking about 3 things you can order, but they aren't on the menu. And for this particular video, I will be talking about a particular eating establishment that is only in one city, and it isn't a chain or anything. But if you are in the Astoria, Illinois area, then maybe this will come in handy. I don't know exactly how many of my viewers are actually from Astoria, but this is just what I've found. Anyways, lost my train of thought. Okay, so this is 3 things that you can. Notice I put 3 lines underneath the can. You can order, but they aren't on the menu. And I found these out different ways, usually from people that I actually saw order them, And I'll go over a short story about how I know about these. Anyways, one thing that you can order, and this doesn't have anything to do with the Dairy Dipper. I remember that me and a friend were talking about, off the menu items, and I don't know, she had a bunch of websites, and I don't know if I still have that somewhere in line or not, but one of the things that you can get off the menu, well, things that aren't on the menu at Chick-fil-A is they can make you chicken quesadillas. I think you can request them. You can request they make you chicken quesadillas, even though they don't have it on their menu. Another thing you can order that isn't on the menu, and I found this out in Texas, because I would always go to Subway and get the same thing, a pizza sub, and so I was down in Addison, Texas, and I believe it was a gas station that had a Subway in it, and it was amazing. Anyways, I can remember. Anyways, so I ordered a pizza sub there, and they're like, "Sure, we can make it." It wasn't on the menu, so that's actually 2 examples of things you can get, and those are chain restaurants. So yeah. Anyways, the first thing is Marshmallow Pepsi. And you're like, what's Marshmallow Pepsi? Well, anyways, I first heard about Marshmallow Pepsi when I was at a Dairy Queen, the one in Beardstown, I believe. And some guy came in and asked for a Marshmallow Pepsi, and I'm like, well, what's that? And he told me, and so that was kind of cool. I'm sure that Coke probably works too. Since the Dairy Dipper only carries Pepsi products, Marshmallow Coke, you can't get that there. Anyways, what Marshmallow Pepsi is a I'm not sure of the sequence because no else I had one, but they will take and put marshmallow cream, the marshmallow cream stuff for the sundaes, in a cup. Then they'll put Pepsi on top of that, and then they'll put more marshmallow cream on top of that, and it will froth up, like root beer float, and it's kind of messy, so I don't get very often, but tastes wonderful. Anyways, that's one thing. There's number 1 there. Anyways, second thing is extra garlic on a pizza. Now, how that works, and I get this all the time, and I didn't even realize that was a thing until someone was there, eating a pizza with, extra garlic on it. It was wonderful. Anyways, what they do at the Dairy Dipper is it's a powder, a garlic powder, and you can actually get it on the side. And I'm trying to remember. I don't remember exactly if it counts as an extra topping or not. I just know that a pepperoni pizza, a large, they're extra large, biggest size they have of pizza, with pepperoni and extra garlic, used to be about $14. And it's a huge pizza. I mean, we're talking 16-inch pizza, amazing. And they cut it into squares, so you get 4, 8, 16 pieces, and they're all square. So they cut it kind of like Little Caesars does, which is really, really good. And they've got extra thin crust. It's the only kind of crust they have, but I love the extra thin crust there. It's wonderful. I suggest you check it out. Anyways, that was, as you can see, number 2. Number 3 is homemade tenderloin, cut in half, and on 2 buns. Now, there is an upcharge for this because they charge you for the two buns, the two extra buns. But it's really, really helpful because me and my dad will, split a homemade tenderloin, and so all I have to do is say, "Oh, give me a homemade tenderloin." Cut it in half, put on two buns, and at least last year, it was like $7.37, and the homemade tenderloins are huge there. We're talking really, really big enough for two people for one meal, or two meals for one person, which is pretty good for like just a little bit over $7. And part of that is the upcharge. I think it's 701 without the cut in half and two buns, but it's really worth the extra. Anyways, yeah, and I believe that's all I have written here. Yeah, but yeah, I just wanted to share that because I need content, and I need more Dairy Dipper content actually because I love eating at the place, and it's not open year round. It's usually closed from December to February usually, or something like that, or December to March, or actually more like October, early November to, they're closed for the winter usually, which I can fully understand because the winters here are kind of brutal. Kind of ironic that they just were going to open up and then it like dumped a whole bunch of snow and it got below zero, and the weather. I don't blame them for wanting to go elsewhere. Anyways, and it's the Dairy Dipper is run by really great people, which is good, and friendly staff, all that stuff. But yeah, I found I did need more content, and yeah, I didn't know if people would know about this. And it's not like very many people in my fan base actually has access to the Dairy Dipper because, like I say, I'm not sure exactly how many people actually live in the area, and that's perfectly fine. Maybe you can find out if your local establishment has these things too. I don't know. Anyways, that is going to do it for this video, and I really appreciate you all watching. I appreciate all the support. It means a lot. Like this video if you like it. Then make sure you give it a thumbs up, or you like it, or whatever it is. And ring that bell because yeah, I've been trying to do 2 videos a day for a while, and I'm not sure how long that's gonna last. And initially that was to clean out my memory card, my SD card, because it was getting too many videos in it, and they were videos I hadn't uploaded to YouTube yet. So this is new content. I will go over some quick projects I'm working on. I recently saw Frozen 2 and realized there were lots of similarities between Frozen 2 and Maleficent. So I will be doing a video on the similarities between the stories of Maleficent, Maleficent 2, Mistress of Evil, Frozen, and Frozen 2. And we're gonna just like go through the movie, well, audibly anyways, and go over how they're similar. And it's really fascinating how the stories are basically really similar to each other. And that I plan to work on maybe in a few days. Tomorrow at the earliest. Anyways. And with that being said, this is going to be the video. If you like this video, then, as I said before, ring the bell. And comment. I just love hearing comments, and I try to get to those when I get to them. Sometimes it takes a while. It's just a busy life. Anyways, thanks for watching, everybody, and have a great day.